Well, the idea was really gelled between me and Dean Yanis Yortsis of USC. And in our discussion, we thought that the best way to accelerate entrepreneurship at engineering for USC was to create this prize competition, which never existed. And so that created an opportunity for me to give it back to others that may have ideas, and at least give them not only the education, but also some seed funding without any expectation for them to examine their entrepreneurship potential. This, without a doubt, is one of the best philanthropic investments that we've done. The return that has come out of a small investment in the form of a prize is off the chart. It has resulted in hundreds of millions of dollars of economic and additional investment activity, and it has trained so many people through the past 15 years that not only our expectation has been met, it has far exceeded anything that I imagined.
Hi, my name's Haley. I'm the founder of Generation Quantum, and we take quantum theories and quantum devices and integrate them with classical networks for never-before-seen privacy and security assurances. And our first product can even identify any eavesdropper on your lines in nanoseconds and map that line. So join us in redefining the quantum limit of privacy today.
So at SpaceY, we don't wait for threats to happen. We see them coming. We detect rocket launches using powerful AI technology that analyzes satellite imagery and notice-to-airmen signals days before it happens. So this way, governments and critical organizations don't need to react to this situation. They see it coming. With space launches being at an all-time high and tensions between countries rising, this is the information the world needs right now.
Hi, I'm Sandeep, CEO and co-founder of Supernova.
My name is Michael. I'm an engineering student at Viterbi. The problem we're trying to solve is knowledge transfer and onboarding in organizations. Onboarding new hires is a time-consuming and resource-intensive task, and normally a common bottleneck when bringing new people onto your team.
Supernova solves this problem using adaptive AI and cognitive science-based spaced repetition algorithms to speed up this process and reduce stress on new hires and new teams.
This significantly reduces the time experts spend on basic training, allowing them to engage in high-value mentorship.
Hey everybody, my name is Zach, and I'm the CEO of Algorithm, which is a tool that helps music marketers find influencers to use for their social media marketing. I've been working in music for the past 5 years, and at my last internship, I noticed a serious problem with the amount of time my team was spending manually scrolling through social media to find influencers and content ideas for our marketing campaigns. So what my team and I have created is a tool called Algorithm, which helps these teams automatically scan through social media to find similar songs to whatever campaign they're marketing and identify the influencers that made those songs go viral on social media. We're able to help these teams uncover audiences for their songs that they never would have thought of before. So join us and sign up for Algorithm today.
Remember when you were a child and you had to constantly buy new shoes, not because they got old or they got worn down, but because you simply grew out of them. The same thing happens for pediatric amputees. When kids are growing who need legs to walk, they have to spend between $10,000 and $30,000 a year just to move. This cost is not only a large financial burden, it's also a massive time burden as kids have to go in up to 4 times a year.
This is where AdaPylon comes in. We've developed a height adjustable prosthetic pylon that adjusts in precise height adjustment increments of 0.5 inches. This increment is lower than what's required to prevent gait issues for pediatric patients. AdaPylon also seamlessly integrates with existing prosthetic components that are currently on the market, making it very standardized. This innovation allows families to save money, reduce time on fitting, and reduce the emotional burden of constant replacements for pediatric patients. Let's help a child never have to outgrow their dreams with AdaPylon.
Every day, large corporations are spilling chemicals into the soil, which in turn leads to soil pollution, ultimately killing about 9 million people per year. Now, there are ways to fix this, but they're usually expensive and invasive. Oftentimes, they're just relocating the problem, where the soil is scooped up and moved over to another site. At Fungi Fix, we're creating a more cheaper and sustainable solution using mushrooms and the process of mycoremediation. The mushroom roots stem into the soil, absorb the contaminants, and then store them in their fruited body mushrooms. After a couple cycles of that, the mushrooms are harvested, dried out, and ground up to produce a biofiller, which we then license out to cement manufacturers to create building materials like this that are sustainable. We followed nature's lead and found a path forward. At Fungi Fix, we build a better future rooted in clean soil, low carbon cities, and a circular economy that's all powered by fungi.